You know, I've been calling everybody a piece of shit lately. I think I need to slow down. I need to calm down on that. Or maybe I just need to keep calling everybody a piece of shit so it gets desensitized. But the blows of name calling is abusive. Who the fuck wants to listen to a bunch of name calling insults? You know, who the fuck would want to listen to that? You fucking assholes, you low-life pieces of shit. And you want to know something? I think it was me that came up with POS, okay? I was like, I bet that person understands what I'm talking about. POS, oh, now he gets it. There, communication was established. So, I don't think I came up with the opposite day. I feel like I might have been the first person I know of that came up with the opposite day. Or maybe I got it from someone else and then claimed it. I was young and innocent. We were nearly freshmen. So yeah, I come up with POS. That was me. Every time you say, POS, what is that? It's Jonathan Masters' creation. It's a Jonathan Masters original. Now, there is this argument that I had with a friend of mine, and it got really crazy. It got really stupid. I'm sitting there saying that we live in a democracy, and then he was saying we live in a republic, and he was saying we live in a republic because of the Pledge of Allegiance says we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic for which it stands. So, therefore, it's all about the republic. Now, if you look at the definition of these words, a republic is a government, a nation-state that is ran by the people, the consent of the governed. So either pure democracy, direct and pure democracy as a republic, or there's elections. What does that distinguish from? Before we had republics, we just had monarchies. We just had royalty. We just had kings and queens who were, raping chambermaids their entire life, and then they became king or queen. So why is it good to live in a republic? Because the people get to decide who their leadership is in a republic. And another word for a republic is a representative democracy. A representative democracy is another word for a republic. So to hate republic or democracy is actually stupid. So I think ultimately where it comes from is that Republicans hate to use the word democracy because it sounds too much like Democrat, and anything that sounds like Democrat must be wrong, right? And I'm probably somewhat guilty of the opposite, of hating the word republic. But it's not that I hate the word republic, it's I hate the way that other people use the word republic. This is a republic, I know it for a fact, and that's why I'm a Republican. Well, if you actually look at what we are as the United States of America, we're 50 states and we're one nation. We're like the Iroquois League. There was one Iroquois League, but they had 6 different nations, the Tuscarora, the Oneida, Onondaga. So they had 6 nations all under one banner, just like the United States of America has 50 nations all under one banner. So we have 50 nations, 50 countries, 50 states, all under one country, one state, one nation. These are all the same words, only we have 2 different governments. We have 2 masters, depending on what state you're in, the governor of that state, and then the president, which means we're a federalist republic. We're a federalist republic. So that means we have a federal system, or a republic that is federal. So therefore, we're not just a republic, we're a federal system. We have 2 republics. We have I got the Republic of Colorado that I must abide by, and also, and protected the freedoms that Colorado gives me, and then also the United States of America. So I'm both an American and a Coloradan and a San Luis Valleyan and a Conejoian. So these are the nation states that we are all in. And I think this is important. Who are we? What are we doing here? So I kind of, it's not that I hate the word republic, it's that I hate how other people just, pretend like they know every goddamn thing that there is. They don't want to say democracy. Democracy is bad, even though we're killing everybody across the entire world in the name of democracy. I mean, it's like people just want to be a fucking dickhead. There's this one guy, Sneaky, right? So Sneaky Adam the sneaky Hitler lover. He was sitting there telling me how much, Hitler was such a smart man. It's almost like people just want to rush out and be stupid and ignorant and dumb. Okay, yeah, fucking incredible intelligence, so smart. If Hitler was so smart, then how come he invaded the United States and Russia and all the other fucking worlds at the same time? If you're going to try to take over the world, wouldn't it be easier just to take it piece by piece? Oh, you declared war in America, then America fucking blew you the fuck away. Oops, that was kind of stupid of you, wasn't it? To go to war against the entire fucking world. So, anyways, we don't live in a republic. That's another thing. So it's not accurate. If we actually look at the political science of it, we live in a federalist republic, kind of, but only republic in the sense that we have representative democracies. We have elections, but we don't have a republic. A republic, another definition of republic is that it stays confined in the nation state that it's at. So we are an empire, 900 military bases, 150 countries. We aren't just a 50 nifty United States. We are 50 nifty United States plus 900 military bases. So that means we're not a republic. The moment we went from a republic to an empire is 1898. During the Spanish-American War, we went ahead and took colonies of Guam and, you know, Puerto Rico and Cuba and what else ever. So we took all these colonies. That we didn't accept them. We weren't like the Roman Empire and said, okay, you get to become American citizens. We just said, we're going to take that territory as ours, and no, you don't get to be a citizen. We'll call you a national. Fine, you're a national, but you're not a citizen. That's an empire. That's an empire who is taking over territory, taking over colonies, spreading, you know, their republic ideals or what have you all over the place. So it's like the difference between Napoleon and the French Republic, right? The French Republic were, you know, within themselves, but Napoleon said, let's spread it all over the place. So it went from a republic to an empire. So we're a federalist system, and we're an empire. We're not, even when it comes to royalty, we're not a monarchy, so we've got away from that in a sense of a republic. But our republic is weak. Our democracy is weak. We are a federalist system. We're an empire. So we're not even directly, you know, the democracy that we have. I like the idea that, you know, we're in a nation that is governed by the consent of the governed, and so the democracy is waning. We got gerrymandering, we have superdelegates, we have electoral colleges. There's a lot of things about democracy, American democracy, that's absolute dog shit. We get a flash of democracy every once in a while, every 2 years, every 3 years or so, but we don't believe in pure and direct democracies. We don't believe in the Robert's Rules of Order. We don't get together in deliberative assemblies and actually see who has the best ideas. It's all, you know, order, do this, do that. So it's a flash of democracy on election day, and then we give our power away. And then that's it. That's democracy. That's the consent of the governed when we give our power away in a federalist empire. So this federalist empire, I mean, none of this, just because the Pledge of Allegiance says, it also says under God. So does that make it true? That's not law. We don't ever, nobody says, you know, you have the right to remain silent, and don't forget the Pledge of Allegiance says that we live in a republic. So the Pledge of Allegiance is a prayer, right, to worship and indoctrinate people to worship the flag. They used to do Bellamy salutes, which looked identical to Nazi salutes. So that started with the American flag. It was a socialist. The only thing I like about the Pledge of Allegiance is that it was written by a socialist. So, you know, maybe we all should be in this. We're in this life together, so why not be in this community? Why not be in this nation together? So that's just important to understand. We're not precisely a republic. If you actually want to use the term correctly, if you want to, you know, people to understand the words that you're using and what you're meaning, a republic is better than a monarchy, but a federalist empire. I would rather have a republic than an empire. We are spreading our, you know, wealth all over the place. Why not just take care of our own borders? I wish we had a republic. If we were just a republic, then we wouldn't be, you know, in everybody's business. We wouldn't be the lone empire, the lone police men of the world, and we suck at it. We're letting Yemen get genocided. We're not doing shit because we, you know, like to buy, we let Saudi Arabia buy our guns. So, you know, whoever buys the guns, right, fuck the rest of the world. As long as you're buying our guns, we'll love you and we'll care about you. So we're an empire. Because we're an empire, Saudi Arabia, we protect their crimes. We protect Israel's crimes. We protect a lot of shitty fucking countries' dictatorships' crimes. So we're an empire. We're a fucking empire. And if we're not an empire, what the fuck was? The United States of America controls more of the globe than the British Empire, the Roman Empire, the Mongols did in their heydays. So we're definitely an empire. We're definitely a federalist system. There's 2 states. If you're in Hawaii, you got to obey Hawaiian law, and you got to obey the United States law. So we're a federalist system. We're an empire. We're not exactly a republic. Our republic is waning. We have little democracy. The republic is waning because our democracy is waning. So I'm going to get away from, the words I like. I want to be a republic. I want to be a republic over an empire. Scale the empire back, protect ourselves, protect our shoulders, leave the United Nations to protect the rest of the world. The legacy of the greatest generation, the ones that killed all the Nazis in World War II, they left the world with the United Nations. They left the world with the United Nations to prevent one nation from invading another nation. So that's the only authority I'll cede to the United Nations, is their authority to declare war on nations who invade other sovereign nations. Hitler invaded Czechoslovakia. Hitler invaded Poland. That was his major crime that was different than all the other crimes of the Allies. So I'm okay with that. That's fine. Americans, we need to become better Republicans. We need to become better Democrats, small D Democrats, small R Republicans. We need to be better Democrats in terms of caring about our democracy. We go kill people all over the world and say, look at how great our democracy is working. And then meanwhile, people here are like, well, I don't even like democracy. Jesus Christ. A republic is much better than a royal kingship, much better than inbred kings and queens. Goddamn monarchy, but an empire is worse, and a federalist system is just different. A federalist system is just different. It just means we got at least two republics. We got the empire and the Republic of Colorado. That's what I got to listen to, the Republic of Colorado and the Empire of the United States. Those are the two governments that I am stuck under. That's a federalist system. So we're a federalist system. Pledge allegiance to the flag and to the federalist system that we represent. So we're an empire, we're a federalist system. I'm just saying, we need to have, our words need to have definitions, and we need to know what the hell is going on. So it's easy just to say, oh, we're a republic, and just shrug your shoulders to that. But they mean the same thing. A republic is a representative democracy. A republic is ruled by the people. That's why Ben Franklin said, I gave you a republic, because, it's not going to be the kings and queens who take it over. It's the consent of the governed. You got to vote for your leadership. I give you a republic if you want to keep it, because there's democracy, because you have vote in the damn elections. If you quit voting in the elections, then there is no more republic. The moment you stop the democracy is the moment you kill the republic. So you want to sit there and try to say, well, hey, I'm a Republican and a democracy. Fuck you. Fuck the two-party system. We need to be both better Republicans and Democrats. We need to be better folks, better Americans who actually believe in democracy and believe in a republic, because of the exact same fucking thing.